All right, so what I'm going to explain is, this is a Softlift. It's in a cassette. It could also be the 3-inch balance, 4-inch balance, and so on. But when you pull this down, it's going back up, okay? So in order to fix this, we're gonna have to take the mechanism off from the left side. If you try to simply take the tension off on the wheel here on the left, what's gonna happen is when you go back up, you're no longer gonna be able to raise this shade. So you can see I'm loosening the tension, so it's much better, right? So it's holding its own. However, it won't go up any further. So the tools you're going to need for this: flathead screwdriver, and you're going to need the star bit. Flathead bit, you're going to pry the left side of the head rail. You're going to take this end cap off. I'm going to flip this upside down. From here, I need to pull the little plastic tab, and I'm going to pull this up. When I pull this out, what you're going to see, go ahead and I can slide this out, set it right next to the shade. What you're going to see is you're going to see a bunch of red lines here on the spring. If you look at the orientation, this is the end of it. This piece here, this is actually the piece that's rolling the shade back up. So what we're going to do is we need to take some tension off of this. So there's 2 screws. This first screw here, which you don't have to take out, that just allows you to pull this piece off. You flip it over, there's a screw that's attached right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to loosen this screw. Once I do that, I really want to make sure that I hold on to this so that I don't come completely unwound on the tension. And pull this out, set the screw there. I'm actually going to pull this. I'm going to pull it apart just like this while I'm still keeping tension on both hands. And from here, I'm just going to slowly let some of the tension roll out, and I'm going to slide this back into the mechanism. So once I slide that in and I feel that it's locked in, I can check there's still tension on here. I'm going to take the screw and I'm going to go right back in the hole. I'm not going to over tighten it. I just need to snug it down. From there, I'm going to take the shade, and I need to make sure that on this side here, that as you can see, there's an indicator saying that it's pointing up. I need to make sure that, obviously I have the head rail upside down, but I need to make sure that it goes in the correct position. So I'm going to hold this upright like this, make sure that my shade's rolled all the way up. And when I go to insert this here, we'll make sure that the actual material is rolled all the way up. Slide this in, line up these pieces that go into the little grooves of the tube. So from here, have my shade rolled all the way up. I'm going to rotate it down just like this. I'm going to insert the idle end on that side. This is going to lock down into place. From here, this end cap, I need to make sure that I clip the bottom in first. You're going to see that it creates a little bit of this angle here. No problem. I'm going to slide that right in there. If you saw, that's pretty fast move. And then from here, click it right there. So now we're going to install the shade. We took the tension off. So what's going to happen is this is naturally going to fall down. So from here, doesn't matter where the shade is. If you want to hold it up or if you want it to go all the way down, what you're going to do is you're going to put your finger on this wheel, and I'm pushing it back to the wall as if I'm rolling up the shade. That's the direction to add the tension. So I'm going to spin this a few times. I'm going to test it. Still falling down. You can see it's not falling down as much, so I'm going to continue to spin this. You can see it's starting to raise up, which is a good indicator that we're getting close. Right? So you can see here, it looks like I may have added a little bit too much tension, but now I have the option. I can actually spin the wheel the opposite direction to loosen a little bit of that tension, to balance it out. Maybe take a little bit more off. And from here, it's just balancing the spring out so that it holds its position.